Hello and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching on the YouTube. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not already subscribed to this channel, I'd like you to subscribe and click the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video like this, it will get across to you. And if you're watching on Facebook, thank you so much. Give us a like, thumbs up, and don't forget to leave us a comment. We want to hear from you. We want to interact with you. So leave us a comment. We will definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much. Today I want to talk about your background is not your limitation. You see, many people have come to believe that their background is the reason why they have not gone far, that their background is the problem they have, that their background is the challenge they face, that their background is their limitation, that their background is their obstacle, that their background is the only barrier between them and success. But I want to tell you today, your background is not your limitation. Your background is not your obstacle. Your background is not your disadvantage. Rather, your background is an opportunity for you to showcase what you are made of. Your background is an advantage. It might look to you as an adversity, but it's definitely an advantage because it is an opportunity for you to share the world that you're a champion. It's an opportunity for you to show what stuff you have been made of. You may have been born in the interior, but you belong to a superior God. You may have nobody, your background may have been so bad that you don't even have road to your village or electricity or whatever. But listen to me, not having those things does not mean that you're not going to supply them to the community, and not having born with a silver spoon does not mean that you cannot put a golden spoon in your mouth. Your background is not your disadvantage. Your disadvantage is that you're believing a lie. You're believing the fact that because you are not from one of these top cities or these top countries, some people believe that if they were born in the United States of America or some country in Europe, they would have been better than this. No, sir. There are people in those countries that are poorer than you. There are people in those nations that are much, much, much poorer and disadvantaged than you. You are not disadvantaged in any way. Rather, you have a great opportunity to show the world what stuff you're made of. You're a champion in this generation, and you're the biggest event about to happen. So don't listen to every lie that flows through your mind that because of your background, you cannot rise to the top. You may have been born in one bush, but the palace is your destination. You may have been born in an interior village, but the metropolitan cities is where you're going to end up. You may have even known who your parent, but listen to me, you are going to be a shelter for others. Somebody in the Bible by the name Jephthah, she was born of a prostitute, and the stepbrothers chased him out of the house, and they said, you will not inherit in our father's house, because it was customary in those days. They chased him out empty-handed, but Jephthah didn't live empty-handed. That there was nothing in his hand didn't mean he was poor, because poverty does not mean you don't have money. It's just not absence of money. It's absence of mindset that you don't know what you possess. So Jephthah left the house not knowing that he was going to return as a king. He rather use what he had. He rather use his skills and his talent and raise an army. And the very same people who chased him out came back and pleaded with him to come and be their captain, to come and be their king. Can you see what I'm talking about? Your background is not your problem. Your background is an advantage. Your background is an opportunity. Esther, we are told in the Bible, she was a queen. But look at her background. She had no father, she had no mother, she was an orphan. And what hope and future does an orphan have? She was just picked up by an uncle and raised by an uncle, but a same person who was an orphan, who was a foreigner, a stranger in a foreign land, became a queen in a foreign land. Hear me and hear me well. Your background is not a disadvantage. Your background is an opportunity to show you what you have, to bring out the best in you. Listen to me. Don't believe that your background is your problem. It is never your problem. Your background is an advantage to you. It's an opportunity for you to be a better person, to live a better life. So rise up to the occasion, rise up to the challenge, turn your adversity into an advantage, because your background is not your limitation. Rise up and fulfill destiny. May God bless you. Thank you so much. Bye bye.